If you want to see how I achieved this cute crochet hairstyle with locks, keep on watching. Hey good people, it's Sheena. I'm back with another video. So today's video is a little different because ain't no locks. Okay, we're gonna jump right into the install. So I started off first by just moisturizing my hair, and I'm just gonna go in with the Cream of Nature leave-in argan conditioning oil, and I'm just gonna spray this all over my hair before I start to flat twist my hair down. So I'm gonna put flat twist going back, and later on in the video I'll talk about some of the issues I had and why I had to take the flat twist down. So when it came to my parting, I wanted to have my hair with a middle part because I knew that's the main way I would wear my hair. But I also did a side part so I could have that option open to me. However, it did not work out just because of how I put in the crochet hair, and you'll see that later in the video. So I just went ahead and braided my hair down and secured it with a rubber band. After that, I went and I pulled my hair up. I secured that with hairpins, but let me just say it should have probably just been sewn down because even though I don't have thick hair, my locks are really long. So here's the struggle phase for me, y'all. And let me just say this hair is very forgiving, but because I did not sew my hair down, or I feel like because I did not sew my hair down, I was limited as to where I could crochet my hair because I felt like it would just come undone, like just unravel. So I'm just going in, putting my crochet hook in. And a lot of the struggle I had too was just putting the hair on the crochet hook and it getting tangled when I pulled it through. Mainly I feel like because I couldn't see what I was doing, I should have really made it where I clipped my hair away so other hair wasn't getting in the way. But yeah, I ended up, just powering through it. And it was looking kind of raggedy and kind of ugly in the beginning. And a lot of times I would just take a break and ask myself, what am I doing? I also chose to go with the hair that was 1B. I felt like that would look a little bit more natural since I have not been dyeing my hair lately. This is me taking a break and contemplating, should I continue on and what did I get myself into? Anywho, I continue on and I just try to cover up the back as much as possible. When I'm doing this is the night before I was going out of town. And so I just try to do as much as possible. And then you'll see in a later clip where I'll kind of go in and try to cover up some of the spaces. Okay, so here's the look at the end of the night, and it's not as full as one side. It needs to be trimmed, but I just said I will handle the rest tomorrow when I get to the hotel. So this is the next day, and I'm trying to pull it apart quickly, and I still didn't do it right. But anywho, I'm just going in and filling in some of those spaces where I can reach back and feel my braids or my locks. And I'm going in also on the side, just taking a hairpin and just filling in, making that one side look a little fuller. After that, I'm going to go in and cut or kind of shape my hair. So I wanted to try something different, and I figured what's something different that wasn't too crazy. So crochet over locks. And I wanted to do the kinky hair because I love how it gives more of like a braid out, twist out, like a natural look. So I've been watching videos for a while, and I'm not completely new to crochet. I've done crochet on my daughter, I've done it on my mom, but it was always pre-braided hair and pre-looped hair, and I've never done crochet on myself. A few things that I would change if I was to go back and do it again. One, I would have braided my hair down from the start. Watching a few YouTube videos, it had me thinking that I would be fine with just maybe doing some flat twists. It just didn't work out for me, so I actually did flat twist my hair, put some crochet in, and decided that it just wasn't going to work for me. So I took that down and did regular cornrows. Then after that, when I tried to pin the braided hair up, because my hair is pretty long, that's when I should have just sewn my hair down. But instead I did hairpins because that seemed to work for a lot of people. But I did not take the hairpins out. So I actually still have hairpins throughout my hair. But if I could go back, I would have sewn it down. And the reason for this is because when I go through and put the hair in, it doesn't feel as secure, and I feel like I had less places to put the crochet hair in. So yeah, that's two things I would have changed. The third thing I would do differently is I would have separated each section of hair. Sometimes I would just put in a whole section. So this is a whole section, this is a whole section, this is a whole section. So the reason why I didn't just go ahead and separate each section for my entire head is because I noticed that the hair was tangling up. I felt like I was pulling it apart quick enough, and a lot of parts where I could not see and I was trying to pull the hair through, it was just a big old mess. I was like, let me put in some whole pieces, because I felt like I was gonna lose the definition from the hair. And now that I have it in, I see that, you know, it looks okay. I was making such a mess of the hair. I did not want to put all the hair in and then it's all like just poofy. I did want some definition. So yeah, that's the third thing I would change. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Even though I messed up a lot of the hair, I still only used 2 packs of hair. Now y'all know I got a small head, so I don't know how much, how helpful that is. But yeah, I still use 2 packs of hair. And initially I was going to try to do like a fall look, and I was gonna try to do some color. So this is the bag I picked up, and as you can see, I like it because it's dark at the roots and then the color comes in. I did not want to do color like straight from the roots sitting in, and I just felt like that would have been cute here. And while we're talking about the roots, this is a close-up of how it's looking. I tried to do the invisible part. I feel like I got it kind of on this side, and on this side it's like, nah. But I think what helped me the most is it's been about 6 months since I had a retwist. So all of that fuzziness I have going on is pretty much helping me in this type of style. Another thing I would change is I would bring this further up instead of the part going back so far. And y'all know I love a busted down little part, but I would just bring this up a little more. What I noticed afterwards is that I feel like this side might be or is a little fuller than this side. And I tried to go in and add some extra pieces here. And I noticed in the back that I could feel where it was not very full. So yeah, when I got here, I just added some hair. But it's not to the point where I was like, oh, I gotta take it down. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. So I've been putting a little bit of hair mousse on it. I feel like after I put the mousse on, it does do something for the curls, but I don't know exactly what. Like, I don't know, like I don't feel like there's a huge difference, but I feel like it gives it like a little bit more pop. And I have seen where maybe some people are using dry shampoo. One chick, she used fabric softener. So I don't know, I may play around with it a little bit more, but I don't know if I want to spend money on putting a product on this hair when I may not have it longer than another week or two. It'll be interesting to see how it is in a week or two. Because of the unevenness, it kind of makes me want to play with like pulling the hair over to the side. But because my braids are so raggedy, like, I don't know, it just, I don't think it's really gonna work because I didn't come all the way down. When I did my braids, I made sure to like pull my edges out because I mean, this is covering my edges, so why even take it that far? Unless that's the look I was going for all the time. But yeah, next time I do it, I would probably be a little bit more strategic with how I braid my hair. So if I wanted to, I can do like maybe some half ups, half down. Like, I think that would be really cute, but I don't like the way it is now. So anything else about this hair? Wasn't too hard, like with cutting. Like, I kind of just let it do what it do. I kind of just cut around, like, you know, just looking in a mirror. Usually when you have kinky type hair, it kind of gives you a little bit of grace when it comes to cutting, because a lot of times you can kind of like just make it work. So of course the back was kind of rough for me just because my braids are like right here, sis. It's like right here. But I just, you know, went along with it and I did the best I could do. So when I see a chick with a braid out, I'm not really trying to see if her hair is cut perfectly. I'm just really looking at the kinks and the curls. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you have shorter locks than me, then this would be perfect. I know some people are like, oh, you're doing a protective style over locks. To me, locks are a protective style, but I just feel like it just shows another way locks can be versatile. You can get a cute little braid out and still have a head full of locks underneath your hair. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is